Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, FDR Airport here. This is my very first video and I'm super excited to share this initial airport update. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can join me on this journey. Let's get started. At the International Terminal at FDR, we can find the Kuwait Air Airbus A330-800neo in the final stages of preparation for its return flight to Kuwait City. The refueling process has been completed, ensuring the aircraft is ready for the journey ahead. Ground crews are diligently loading the remaining luggage into the cargo hold. Boarding has just started, with the first-class passengers being escorted to the aircraft via private vehicles for a seamless and exclusive boarding experience. Everything is progressing smoothly, and the flight is expected to depart on time. Passengers are settling into their seats, looking forward to a comfortable and luxurious flight back to Kuwait. The Qatar Airbus A350-1000 is bustling with activity as it gets ready for its journey to Doha. The refueling truck is on site, ensuring the aircraft has the necessary fuel for this long-haul flight. Catering services are in full swing, providing fresh meals and beverages for the passengers. Luggage is still being loaded into the hold, with ground crews working efficiently to ensure everything is secured. Boarding will begin shortly, and the flight is on track for an on-time departure. Passengers can look forward to a pleasant and well-prepared flight experience with Qatar Airways. The United 777 is busy preparing for its long-haul flight to Tokyo. The aircraft has just finished deboarding passengers from San Francisco. Ground crews are currently handling luggage, with bags being transferred to and from the aircraft to ensure everything is ready for the next journey. The flight is on schedule, and boarding will begin shortly. Passengers are looking forward to a smooth and timely departure for their trip to Tokyo. The next aircraft at the International Terminal is this Condor Airbus A330-900neo. It's currently in the final stages of preparation for its flight back to Frankfurt. The fueling truck has just arrived on the tarmac to top up the aircraft's fuel tanks, ensuring it's ready for the journey ahead. Meanwhile, ground crews are awaiting the arrival of luggage, which is still being prepared for loading into the cargo hold. Boarding has not yet commenced, but passengers are beginning to gather at the gate in anticipation of the flight. The atmosphere is bustling with activity as the aircraft readies for departure, and preparations are underway to ensure everything is on track for an on-time flight. The Uzbekistan Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner is currently in the final stages of preparation for its return flight to Tashkent. The catering truck has just finished servicing the aircraft, ensuring that meals and supplies are on board for the journey. Refueling is nearly complete, with ground crews finalizing the process to ensure the aircraft is fully fueled. However, luggage loading is still pending and expected to commence shortly. Passengers have not yet arrived at the gate, as there is still 80 minutes before departure. The cabin crew is preparing the cabin, and the ground staff are readying the aircraft for a smooth departure. Everything is progressing on schedule for an on-time flight back to Tashkent. The Spirit Airbus A319 has just landed and is taxiing to the remote stands. Passengers will soon deboard, and ground services will quickly begin cleaning and preparing the aircraft for its flight to Myrtle Beach. Passengers from the terminal have just arrived via the shuttle, and boarding for the Spirit Airbus A320 to Dallas will begin shortly. Catering services are nearly finished, and luggage has already been loaded. The aircraft is on track for an on-time departure. Next to this Spirit Airbus A320, you can see that the remote gate is currently quite busy with some maintenance. Here's an answer from the Airport Operations Director on the subject.
Our maintenance teams are currently addressing the issue with the remote gate. They're working hard to resolve it as quickly as possible to minimize any disruption to flights and passengers. We apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate your patience while we work to get things back on track.
This DHL 757-200F has just arrived at the airport from Cincinnati and is taxiing to the cargo area. Ground crews are preparing to unload a variety of packages and freight from the aircraft. Once unloaded, the plane will undergo refueling to ensure it has sufficient fuel for its return flight. The loading process for outbound cargo to Cincinnati will commence shortly after, with the ground crew working efficiently to ensure that all items are securely stowed. The aircraft is on track for an on-time departure, with operations running smoothly to facilitate the timely movement of shipments. It's a DHL reunion, as this 767-300F has completed unloading a special shipment of Ferraris from Leipzig. The Ferraris are now secured on the truck and being transported to their designated area inside Manhattan. Ground crews are simultaneously offloading the final cargo and additional freight from the aircraft. Once all offloading is complete, ground crews will begin loading the aircraft for its return journey to Leipzig. The aircraft is on track for departure at the scheduled time, with operations proceeding smoothly. Moving on from cargo, we arrive at the domestic and international narrow-body terminal at FDR. The first aircraft is this United Boeing 737-800. It's currently undergoing refueling at this time, but there is minimal activity observed around the aircraft. This may indicate that a delay is expected. The projected departure time is estimated to be approximately 8:45 p.m., pending further updates. This Delta Airbus A321 is nearing the final stages of preparation for its departure to Detroit. Catering services are just about finished, and ground crews are conducting final checks on the aircraft. Once these checks are complete, boarding will commence shortly thereafter. Everything is progressing smoothly for an on-time departure. This jet blue Airbus A320 featuring the Special Blue Iqua livery, honoring Puerto Rico for its dynamic culture, stunning beauty, and passionate spirit, is currently being prepared for its flight to Charlotte. Ground crews are busy loading luggage into the cargo hold, ensuring all items are securely stowed. A Follow Me car is positioned at the front of the aircraft, conducting a quick inspection of the front landing gear before the aircraft proceeds. With all these preparations underway, the flight is on track for an on-time departure. This JetBlue Airbus A220-300, initially scheduled to depart from Miami at 7:40 p.m., is just beginning its pushback process. Despite this slight delay, ground crews are working efficiently to get the aircraft on its way. All pre-flight checks have been completed, and the aircraft is now ready to taxi to the runway for takeoff. The flight is expected to depart shortly. Keeping in line with JetBlue, this Airbus A321neo is currently in full swing with catering and refueling operations. With plenty of time remaining before its scheduled departure to San Francisco, the aircraft is being meticulously prepared for the journey. Boarding is expected to commence in roughly 30 minutes, ensuring a smooth and timely departure. Last but not least, we have this Cayman Airways Boeing 737 MAX 8. It's scheduled to depart in 20 minutes, but luggage is still being loaded into the hold. Boarding is complete, and passengers are settled in their seats, eagerly awaiting the start of their holidays. It will be tight to make the planned departure time, but the ground team is working efficiently. Once the final preparations are done and the ground team gives the go-ahead, the flight will be ready for taxi. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this update, don't forget to like and subscribe for more airport and aviation content. Have any requests for planes you'd like to see? Message me on Instagram at FDR_Airport. Safe travels!